What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Klaudless and Indy. I know I kind of went MIA for a second there, but Happy New Year, right? It's now 2024, and as they say, new year, new me, or rather, new things. One of those things is that there's a whole lot more beer reviews coming your way. Gonna be doing a little bit more traveling around the state of Indiana. Got some great things planned, and I've taken up the new hobby of running. Yes, myself, I never thought I would, since high school, I never thought I would run again in a million years. But my wife, she absolutely is all about the fitness. She has an Instagram. If she wants me to post it, I'll put it somewhere here. I'll ask her about it. But before we met, she did triathlons, marathons, dualathons, I think that's how you say them, cycling, all that stuff. And I decided, I need to start working out again. I am getting older, and I'd like to be in a little bit better shape, and so I decided to start with running. And what I'm using to run is IFit, because we have a smart treadmill, and I'll show what I'm doing in a minute. But what really got me excited about the running is, I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but there's I guess a company called the Indiana, or I guess just a running series, but this one is called the Indiana Brewery running series. And so after I show you guys the iFit stuff, we'll go to the computer and I'll show you guys that. Super excited. The plan is to do as many of these 5Ks as possible this year, and of course when I'm there, I will be doing on location beer reviews, if possible. So very excited about that. But it's super cold out here. It's like in the 30s, the low 30s. I'm freezing. Looks like my glasses are lopsided. That's not good. I'm freezing right now, but we're gonna go inside, and yeah. So see you guys on the treadmill. Okay, so real quick before I get to the treadmill part, I just wanted to show you guys the shoes that I am using to run. So starting from right to left, we have these red, or fluorescent orange as I like to call them, Asics. They're really nice, really tight, very soft on the feet. And then we have these New Balances here right in the middle. At first, when I first started running, or jogging rather, these were very comfortable. But ever since I got these new ones on the left here, the Saucony Tempest, I realized that without the laces on top, my heel tends to slip out a lot on the New Balances. So now I only use those for walking, not jogging. And as far as the Saucony Tempests, I actually ended up buying 2 pairs of these, mainly because I was able to get a deal. And let me show you here. Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, they're basically the same shoe, except these ones that I'm currently wearing are gray and blue, with a white base there. And yeah. Although they don't exactly feel the same, surprisingly, it's the weirdest thing. I feel like the green ones have a little bit more arch on the inside, and I have a very low arch, so I notice any kind of arch in the shoe. Alrighty, you guys, we are in the home gym here. Okay, and this is the IFit Treadmill. Yeah, I mean, it's by Nordic Track. As you can see there, it's the commercial X3 2i. Really love this thing. But yeah, this is the whole IFit thing that we have going on here. This is the current workout that I'm working on, which is the Inspiration Point interval run by in Bryce Canyon, Utah. This guy right here, that's Casey Gerber. I am currently a big fan of his workouts. I just finished his Germany run. Let's see if I can actually find it here. We're actually going to do this here. So we're not going to start this workout just yet. We're going to go to him. Autumn. Yeah, so let's see here. All right, so we can see all of Casey Gerber's workouts. So this was the very first workout that I started with. I mean, I did also the SMART challenges, both the walking with Shannon Cooper and the jogging. Well, Shannon Cooper was in Australia, and then the jogging, SMART challenge jogging was in Thailand, both in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Krabi, with Stacy Clark, who is apparently an alumni of IU. So I thought that was pretty cool, though she is from Minnesota. But I digress. These are some of his workouts here. So, like I said, that was the first one I did, and the plan is to finish to do this one, then eventually the New England intervals, and then the, of course, the Uzbekistan one. Really looking forward to that, and then I'm hoping that I can get to the Revolution run, or at least to 5K status before the first Indiana Brewery Series 5K in March. So just to give you guys a quick look through of what I'm doing right now, the current workout I'm working on right now. Let's see, we're gonna go to the, well, I guess I already finished one, but I ended up getting like sick. I think I was already sick, but I was only able to do one. Really kicked my ass. But you can see there, that first one was 34 minutes, 34 and a half minutes, I guess. It was about 2 miles roughly. Unfortunately, this one doesn't show you unless you click on it, the elevation, but there was a lot of elevation on that. I tell you what, my legs were noodles after that was done. So actually, let me just click on it just so you guys can see. There, see, so we had an elevation gain of 357 feet. I tell you what, it was a lot. Let me see, can I go here? You can see the interval runs, or the speed interval. So, of course, we had our warm up, and then just interval. And then as you can see here, we're continuously going up and down, but increasing the elevation until the final run was just monstrous. I tell you what. But yeah. So that's what I'm working on right now. So yeah. All right, you guys. So we are back in the Klaudless Media Studio, and I am using the webcam right now because I'm going to take you guys to the thing that I guess you can say kind of gave me the drive, the motivation to be doing this running thing. I mean, I've been doing it for almost a month now, come the first. So it's been a great time. So let's go on to EventBrite.com and show you what I've got planned for you guys and for myself. So let's see here. All right, so here we are at EventBrite.com. You've got plans, I've got plans, we've got plans. It's going to be a great year, you guys. And just remember that it is 2024. If you guys are numbers people, you know, it is an all even numbers year, okay? I mean, which means it's going to be a great year. It could also be a bad one too, right? I mean, 2 and 0 equals 2, or 0 if you multiply them, you know, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Yeah, I'm just messing with you guys. I'm not even gonna get I probably should have actually wrote a script for that, so that way it would sound good. But anyways, it sounded funny in my head. Okay, but here we are at EventBrite.com, And just to show you guys what I was talking about earlier, we have the Indiana Brewery Running Series. If I click it, there we go. The Indiana Brewery Running Series. And this is going to be the first race of the year, at least that I could find. I could be wrong. All right, here it is. So, as many of you guys already know, I do work for Sun King. I do work at the Carmel location, and and so for me, you know, getting into this running thing, mainly because of my wife, you know, well, not just because of her, but she was also a huge, major inspiration for me getting into it. You know, it's nice to be able to have a running partner, but I felt like it was obligatory for myself to do this race, not only because I'm getting into running, but also because I work for Sun King, and I absolutely love their beer, some of the best beer in the state of Indiana that I've had. And just as far as like the number of beers that they have, just consistently just being great beers. But yeah, as you can see, Saturday, March 23rd, so I will be attending this event, assuming everything goes well. My plans for that, though, is I'm sure you've seen on YouTube a lot of people filming themselves running with like a GoPro or an action camera, and that's my goal. Both me and my wife's goals. We're going to film ourselves and add them to our media channel. So don't mind the messy room. But yeah, that is the goal. That way, you guys can join me on my run. And yeah, and the plan is to do all of the series. Let me see if I can go to the okay, so I was trying to find their actual page on EventBrite, but for some reason it's not letting me go there. So just real quick, I just want to show you guys what's up. So obviously here we have the 5K beer run in Sun King Brewery, and we are actually doing the one where, let's see here, like as far as like the tickets, we are going to get the t-shirts. See here, so if you just paid the $35, you know, that's just to do the run itself. You get a choice of a pint glass or some seasonal swag, but we're doing the t-shirt, the walk and a t-shirt. And of course we're gonna get all of the goodies, right? And then of course we're gonna decorate the home gym with all of those goodies. So yeah, I'm gonna play this video real quick just to give you guys kind of an idea of what this deal is. If when I'm uploading this video it gets copyrighted, then I will cut it out. But let's see here if it'll even play. Real quick, don't mind the cameo from my daughter in the background. But when I finished recording this video, I realized that my OBS wasn't capturing the audio from the video, and so it's like super low, and I couldn't figure it out within a reasonable time. So yeah, moving on. Wow, what a great video. I would definitely have to agree that running is definitely a lifestyle, and so is craft beer. Just this whole thing, this entire channel is the lifestyle, and me bringing that lifestyle to you guys, while also being a dad. My daughter is actually here, she's right beside me. But yeah, I mean, the URL of course is at the top of the page here, so feel free to check that out, you guys. And yeah, this video is starting to get a little longer than I was expecting, so I'm going to end this video with some B-roll of me doing some jogs or slow runs. And something happened recently, and of course I guess I'll talk about that during the B-roll. So yeah. Alrighty, so here's some quick shots of me in the gym, the home gym, you know, I guess warming up. So just to tell you real quick, so when I showed you guys a tour sort of the treadmill with the iFit, I actually ended up hurting my knee really bad that day. And it was an injury that I guess I had gotten since I've started running, a feeling in my knee that I've never had before. And after some research and looking at other YouTubers, it turns out that I indeed have runner's knee. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. But right now I'm working on some remedies to fix that, like doing better warm-ups before I start jogging, and as well as single leg workouts. So I can prevent that, because of course my right leg is my most dominant leg, and therefore it is compensating for my left leg, thus causing the injury. And I need to be in the best shape I can possibly be, you know, come the 23rd of March. So yeah, that's all I got. I want to thank you guys for continuing to watch and support the channel. I want to thank you guys for continuing to be great Hoosiers, great beer lovers, and as I said, I've got some great things planned for this channel, and just for you guys in general. So if you like this video, and if you can't tell, I am still getting over a cold, but if you like this video, you know, hit that like button, perhaps subscribe, and you know, it is another beautiful day in Indy. It's always beautiful in Indy, and I will see you guys in the next one.